बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अस्सलामुअलैकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू। 10th class mathematics chapter number 2 factorization, and today we have lecture number 10. So let's start our lecture. Today we discuss about the exercise 2.2 and question number 1. X square plus 2xy plus y square minus a square. So first of all, we have to apply the formula on these three terms. Here is a square plus 2ab plus b square. Okay, so when we use the a square plus 2ab plus b square, so it becomes x square plus 2xy plus y whole square minus a square. Now a square plus 2ab plus b square minus a square equal to x plus y whole square minus a square. Okay, wait a second, students. Okay, ji. Now x plus y whole square minus a square. स्टूडेंट्स, जो आपको मैंने 2 मिनट के लिए कहा कि रुक जाएं, उसका पर्पज़ ये था कि आप में से एक स्टूडेंट की वीडियो ऑन थी और मैंने उससे मीटिंग से रिमूव कर दिया। अब वो क्लास दोबारा अटेंड नहीं कर सकता मेरी। तो जिस किसी भी ऐसी वीडियो ऑन हुई जो कि तहजीब के दायरे से बाहर हुई, गैर अखलाकियात के दायरे से बाहर हुई, गैर अखलाकी किस्म की कोई भी हरकत हुई, तो उसको मैंने मीटिंग से निकाल देना है और उसके पेरेंट्स को कॉल भी जाएगी। और ये जिस स्टूडेंट को मैंने निकाला है वो समझ गया होगा, ठीक है? तो तमाम स्टूडेंट्स इस लिहाज से बिल्कुल डिसिप्लिन बरकरार रखें। अगर किसी की भी ऐसी वीडियो मैंने दोबारा देखी तो उसको ऐसा ना हो कि मैं परमानेंट रिमूव कर दूं, ठीक है? चलें लेक्चर स्टार्ट करते हैं। आप ओके जी। क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस 2xy प्लस वाई स्क्वायर माइनस ए स्क्वायर equal to, now first of all we have to apply the formula on first three terms, x square plus 2xy plus y square. Now when we use the formula, we know that x square plus 2ab, a square plus 2ab plus b square equal to a plus b whole square, and a is x, b is y. So that's why we write x plus y whole square minus a square. Now we know that when we have a square minus b square is equal to a minus b, a plus b. According to that formula, here a is x plus y and b is x plus y and b is a. So according to the formula, a plus b means x plus y plus a, and a minus b means x plus y minus a. Okay, so which is your required answer of the question number 1. Now let's start the question number 2. 4a square minus 4ab plus b square minus 9c square. Now again, first of all we have to apply the formula on first three terms. Okay, now 4a square minus 4ab plus b square. So again a is 2a, we can write 2a whole square. because we know that 4a square is the perfect square of 2a. When we take the square of 2a, it becomes 4a square minus 2 into 2a into b. How we write 2a into b? Okay, ji. First we write the b whole square. So when we write the a square plus b square, in mid we write 2ab. So 2ab. And 9c square we can write the 3c whole square, because 3 square is 9, c square is c square. Now we can close the formula. We know that when we write a square plus b square minus 2ab is equal to a minus b whole square minus 3c whole square. Again, we use the formula a square minus b square. Here a is 2a minus b. So we write 2a minus b. b is 3c plus 3c. Now, a plus b and a minus b. A is 2a minus b. So we write 2a minus b minus b. b is 3c. So according to the formula, we get our answer. Now question number 3. X square plus 6ax plus 9a square minus 16b square. Again, we apply the formula on the first three terms. Here, a is x, b is 3a, because x square is the perfect square of x, so we write here x. 9a square is the perfect square of 3a, because when we take the square of 3, it becomes 9. And when we take the square of a, it becomes a square. Okay? Now, a square plus b square plus 2ab. So according to the formula, we write 2. A is x, so we write x, and b is 3a, so we write 3a. So 2 3s are 6, 6ax. Okay. Now here 16b square. 16b square is the perfect square of 4b whole square, because 4 square is 16 and b square is b square. Okay. Now on the first bracket, we can use the formula a plus b whole square. How we close the formula? Here a is x, so we write x. b is 3a, so we write 3a whole square. Which sign we write in the middle of x and 3a? The sign of middle term. Middle term have positive sign, so we write here positive. So it becomes a plus b whole square, means x plus 3a whole square minus 4b. Now a square minus b square. Okay. Now again, when we write the a square minus b square, it becomes x plus 3a plus 4b, x plus 3a minus 4b, because a plus b, a minus b. A square minus b square equal to a plus b, a minus b. So we use that formula. So we have x plus 3a plus x plus 3a plus 4b, x plus 3a minus 4b. Now question number 4. Y square minus c square plus 2cx minus x square equal to, first of all, now we use the formula on last three terms. Okay, now we use the formula on last three terms, these three terms. First of all, take the minus common. Take the minus common. When we take the minus common, it becomes positive c square plus 2cx change into minus 2cx, and minus x square change into plus x square. Okay, now y square minus c minus x whole square. How c minus x whole square? Because we know that a square minus 2ab plus b square equal to a minus b whole square. Here a is c, b is x, so c minus x whole square. Now y square minus c minus x whole square. So we use the formula a square minus b square equal to a plus b, a minus b. Okay. Now when we use this formula, y plus c minus x, y minus c minus x, because a plus b, a minus b. So because of plus, we don't change the sign of variables written inside the bracket. So it becomes y plus c minus x, still remaining same. But we know that when we have minus outside the bracket, when we have minus outside the bracket, this minus, so because of this minus, sign will be changed. All of the variables which is written inside the bracket, plus c change into minus c and plus x change into minus x. Now, which is your required answer of your question number 4. Okay. Now let's start the question number 5. X square plus y square plus 2xy minus 4x square y square. Now, first of all, we apply the formula on first 3 terms. Now, there is a point. In previous question, we apply the formula on last 3 terms. Okay. In this question number 4, we apply the formula on last 3 terms. But in question number 5, we apply the formula on first 3 terms. Why? What is the reason? Reason is, in question number 4, why we apply the formula on last 3 terms? Because whenever you have these type of question, first of all, you will check the how many variables are used in this question. There must be 2 variables which are used in the question, or 3 variables. Okay, now then second thing, you will check 2ab. Here 2ab is 2cx. It means we have to apply on the formula of c and x, because we have cx. Means you have to check 2 variables which are multiplying each other. In question number 3, ax. So we have to apply the formula of a plus b whole square on x and a. B is only a 1 variable, so that's why we cannot apply the formula on this. Now in question number 5, we apply the formula on first 3 terms because xy. So 2xy means we have to apply the formula on x and y. So that's why we apply the formula on x square plus y square plus 2xy and minus 4x square y square, still remaining same. Okay, now when we apply the formula on first 3 terms, it becomes x square plus 2xy plus 4 plus y square minus 4x square y square. Now x whole square plus 2xy plus y square minus 2xy whole square, because 2 square is 4, xy square is x square y square, and here a square plus 2ab plus b square equal to x plus y whole square minus 2xy whole square. It becomes x plus y plus 2xy, x plus y minus 2xy, a plus b, a minus b, which is your required answer of the question number 5. Okay. Now in question number 6, again we apply the formula on first 3 terms, because again we have ab. So we have to apply the formula on A and B. So A square, here A is A, B square means 2B whole square, okay, and 2AB. Now A minus B whole square. Why A minus B whole square? Because A is A, B is 2B, and sign of the middle term have negative sign. So that's why we write have minus square, minus 3AC square, because 3 square is 9, AC square is A square C square. So that's why we write 3AC whole square. Okay. Now A minus 2B whole square minus 3AC whole square equal to A minus B plus 3AC and A minus B minus 3AC, because A plus B, A minus B, which is your required answer of the question number 6. Okay. Now question number 7. X square minus 2xy plus y square minus a square plus 2ab minus b square. In this question, we have to apply the formula on x plus x minus 2xy plus y square, and we can use the formula on a square plus 2ab minus b square, because here we have xy, so we can use the formula on xy, and here we have ab, so we can use the formula on a square plus 2ab minus b square. But before applying the formula on the second bracket, we have to take common minus. So it becomes plus a square minus 2ab plus b square. Whenever we take the common minus, or we can multiply with minus, we know that we can change the sign of all the variables which are written inside the bracket. Okay, so that's why we change the sign. Now apply the formula on the first bracket. X square means x whole square, y square means y whole square. A is x, b is y. In middle we write minus 2xy because of ab. A is x, b is y. Okay, in next bracket, a square minus 2ab plus b square, which is equal to a minus b whole square, and here is x minus y whole square. But we know that we have between them minus. Okay, and when we have a square minus b square, it is equal to a plus b, a minus b. Okay, here a is x minus y and b is a minus y. So we write x minus y plus a minus b. Now x minus y minus a minus b, a plus b, a minus b. Now x minus y, a minus b, and here is x minus y minus a plus b. Because of this minus, we can change the sign of all the terms written inside the bracket. So plus a change into minus a, minus a change into plus a. Okay, which is your required answer of the question number 7. Now question number 8. Y power 4 plus 4. Now, how we solve this? We know that for the formula, we must have a square plus b square plus 2ab, or a square plus b square minus 2ab. Okay? या तो हमें a square plus b square plus 2ab चाहिए, या फिर a square plus b square minus 2ab चाहिए. Okay? Now, we have only a square b square, so we can complete the formula by your own self. Here a is y square, b is 2, and a square plus b square. Now for completing the square, we have to write plus 2ab. So we write plus 2, a is y square, b is 2, and if we write, there is a rule of mathematics. If we add something in expression. So we have to subtract that thing from the expression. Let's suppose if we have 5x and if we add the if we have the 5x and let's suppose we add here plus 6. But if we add the plus 6 by your own self, son, then we have to subtract minus 6. Okay? Because there is a rule of mathematics. Which rule? If you solve the next step, you get the previous step. अगर आप नीचे वाला स्टेप सॉल्व करो तो ऊपर वाला होना चाहिए, ऊपर वाला सॉल्व करो तो नीचे वाला होना चाहिए. मैथ्स का ये रूल है, ऊपर से नीचे आओ या नीचे से ऊपर जाओ, तमाम के तमाम स्टेप्स ठीक होने चाहिए. अगर मैं नीचे वाला स्टेप सॉल्व करूं तो ऊपर वाला बने, ऊपर वाला सॉल्व करूं तो नीचे वाला बने. ये दोनों तरफ से देखा जाता है, ये मैथ्स का रूल है. ओके, नाउ here a square plus b square, so we add the plus 2ab. So that's why we have to add minus 2ab. Now we can apply the formula on first three terms. So it becomes y square plus 2 square plus 4y square. And 2 2s are 4 minus 4y square. Okay, now when we close this bracket, it becomes y square plus 2 whole square. And when we solve the 4y square, it becomes 2y whole square because 2 square is 4. Okay, now y square plus 2 plus 2y, y square plus 2 minus 2y because of a square minus b square equal to a plus b, a minus b, which is your required answer. Now, question number 9, z power 4 plus 64y power 4. Again, a is z square whole square, b is 8y square whole square. Okay, now we know that a is z square, b is 8y square, so simply we add the 2ab and minus 2ab plus 2, a is z square, b is 8y square, again minus 2, a is z square, b is 8y square. Now we apply the formula on first three terms, so it becomes z square plus 8y square whole square. Okay, now minus 16 z square y square, so it becomes a square minus b square. And we know that when we have a square minus b square, so we write a z square plus 8y square minus 4zy. Again z square plus 8y square plus 4zy, because one time we write minus 4zy and one time we write plus 4zy. Okay, now question number 10, x power 4 plus 3 to 4. Now x power 4 is the x square whole square, so we write x square whole square and plus 18 square. A is x square and b is 18, so we write 2ab 2 x square 18 minus 2x square 18. Now when we close the formula upon the first three terms, these three terms, it becomes x square plus 18 whole square, okay, minus 36x square. Why 36x square? Because of 2 18s are 36x square. Now 36 is the perfect square of 6, so we write 6x square. Again a square minus b square, so a plus b, a minus b, a is x square plus 18 plus 6x, x square plus 18 minus 6x. Now in next step you can arrange them, so which is your required answer of the part number 10. Now question number 11. In question number 11, again z square whole square plus 4 square plus 2z square 4 minus 9z square. How? Because in this question we again complete the formula, but now we have three terms. Here is z power 4, so we write z square whole square. ठीक है? And 16 4 square. A is z square, B is 4. And when we write 2ab, so it becomes 2ab. Minus 2ab means 2 4s are 8 z square. And this z square, it becomes 9z square. Now, when we close the formula on these three terms, it becomes z square plus 4 whole square and minus 3z whole square. Okay, because 9z whole square, we can write 3 square is 9 and z square. Okay, now again a square minus b square. So a plus b, a minus b, z square plus 4 minus 3z, z square plus 4 plus 3z, which is your required answer. Question number 12, 4x square minus 5x square y square plus y power 4. Now 2x square whole square, because a is 2x square. Again y power 4 y square whole square. Now a is 2x square, b is y square. So a square plus 2ab. 2a is 2x square, b is y square plus y square whole square minus 9x square y square. How? Because we know that when we add the 4x square y square, so we have to subtract the minus 4x square y square. Okay, so when we subtract the minus 4x square y square, so minus 4x square y square and minus 5x square y square becomes 9x square y square. Okay, 9x square y square. So when we apply the formula on first three terms, these three terms, so it becomes 2x square plus y square whole square minus 3xy whole square, because 3 square is 9 and xy whole square is x square y square. Now a square minus b square, we apply the formula a square minus b square, a minus b, a plus b, which is your required answer. Now, if you have any question or any problem related to today's topic, you can ask me for help. I am here to solve your problems. But एक चीज़ थोड़ा सा ये आप ज़हन नशीन रख लें कि जब आपको लेक्चर दिया जाए तो काइंडली, मैंने आपसे पहले भी कहा था कि आप लोग मुझे क्वेश्चन ना सेंड किया करें, क्योंकि कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है। मैंने आपको उन क्वेश्चंस का आंसर नहीं देना जो आप मुझे लेक्चर के दौरान सेंड करते हैं। इट्स मीन कि आप जो क्वेश्चन सेंड कर रहे हैं या जो भी क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे हैं, जैसे ये भी एक बच्चे ने पूछा कि आई हैव मिस 16 जुलाई लेक्चर, ठीक है, लेकिन इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि आपका जो ध्यान है वो लेक्चर की तरफ नहीं है, आप अटेंटिव नहीं बैठे हुए। इसलिए जो भी क्वेश्चन पूछने हो आप लेक्चर के एंड पे जब क्वेश्चंस का टाइम दिया जाता है उस टाइम पूछा करें, और मैं सिर्फ उन्हीं क्वेश्चंस के आंसर दूंगा। लेक्चर्स के दौरान आप 1000 क्वेश्चन पूछ लें, मैंने आंसर नहीं देने।